America, land of the free and home of the Big Mac.
It's too easy to go from day to day without realizing what it truly means to be an American. And, with the end of democracy happening soon, I've decided to go back to America's roots and reflect on how we got here today. Specifically, how America's rivers and waterway networks allowed the U.S. to become a global superpower. Life in the 1800s was incredibly basic. People often lived in very small communities, making very little income. Due to these small communities, the only goods these people had available to them were the ones they created. Even if they had access to outside goods, they probably wouldn't even have enough money to pay for them. But there is an alternative to this way of life. Introducing Chicago.
Chicago is new!
Chicago is located at the intersection of many rivers, which makes it the perfect place to start a booming city. What used to be a small settlement turned into a thriving city. Factories upstream would send down materials like coal and iron, and Chicago would turn them into steel. With an increase in need of factory workers, the economy exploded, making it one of the most successful cities in the U.S. today. If it wasn't for these waterway networks, Chicago would never be what it is today. Transporting goods by roads were expensive, inefficient, and at times dangerous. Rivers provided a cheap alternative method at transporting goods to places that otherwise wouldn't have access to them. Now, cities all over the USA, like Chicago, had the ability to thrive, causing Americans to develop technologically, socially, and economically. If it wasn't for America's vast river and waterway network, America may never be what it is today. But most of all, we wouldn't have...
Stop bears! Stop bears!